Good morning, students. Today we are again going to study in detail the direct and indirect speech. Dear students, in the previous lecture number 4, also we have discussed the sentences of direct and indirect speech along with the proper examples and discussions. So today again we are going to discuss the same examples of present and past. Then we will move to interrogative sentences and imperative sentences. Dear students, we have seen here is one example. She said, "My brother has gone out." Such sentence also we have seen that Gopu said, "The bell has rung" in the previous lecture. Now you have to keep in mind or remember that when the reported speech is of the past, though it may be simple past or past perfect, we have to change the sentence according to the reported speech. When the reported speech in the past, the content or the sentence into the annotated comma, we have to change it into its past. Suppose this is in present perfect, we have to convert into the past perfect, means its respective past. So the answer will be, she said that. She said that my brother has gone out. Who says? She says. She says means whose brother? Her brother. We can't use my, instead of my we use her. If there is he said, we say his brother. She said that her brother She said that her brother had gone out. Gopal said, look at the second sentence. Means the change we have done, she said, we have connected the sentence with that. Then the change of my is her brother has gone, we have converted into or changed into had gone. She said that her brother had gone out. Then the second sentence, Gopal said they are writing letter. Here again the pattern is of same, but the sentence here was the sentence in present perfect and this sentence is in the present continuous. Look at the sentence. Gopal said they are writing letter. The Gopal said we took it as it is. Gopal said, then we remove the inverted comma and add with that. Gopal said that they are writing letter. Gopal said that we have the present continuous, we convert into the past continuous because the reported speech is in the past. Are writing, we shift into the were writing. Gopal said that they were writing letter. This is one. Now look at the third sentence. Now look at the third sentence. We have this is just different from the first two. Sita says we are playing cricket. Here the reported speech is says and the sentence is in are playing, means present continuous. If the reported speech in the present of the present tense or of the future tense, the sentence remains as it is. We just connect it by removing the inverted comma with the help of that only. Sita says that We are playing cricket. Sita says that what we, because we change into they. Sita says that Sita म्हणाली की ते क्रिकेट खेळत होते. We can't we use because we convert into the third person. Sita says that they were playing cricket. We change into they. We म्हणजे आम्ही. सीता म्हणाली की आम्ही क्रिकेट खेळत आहोत. Because Sita is not the first person in the indirect speech. When she speaks into the first time as a direct person, then she says आम्ही. But when the third person narrates that, Sita म्हणाली की ते क्रिकेट खेळत आहेत. So we use they instead of we. So the answer is Sita says that they were playing cricket. So my dear students, these are some examples of simple past and simple present reported speech. Now after this we will just discuss some examples of interrogative type प्रश्नार्थी वाक्य. Then we will move to the imperative. The sentences and its pattern is very easy, but we have to remember, means you have to remember the change which the sentence requires, because each sentence has its different structure and different pattern, and we have to keep in mind that. One sentence of interrogative type. I said to her, will you I said to her, will you teach me knitting? Knitting means garment, knit, not knitting. Will you teach me knitting? Again we have the sentence of such type. His classmate said to Akash, or Ram said to Akash. We can also say that, will you receive my grandmother at the station? Will you receive my grandmother at the station next week? His classmate said to Akash, this is the reported speech, will you receive my grandmother at the railway station next week? This is the content into the of the simple future. Reported speech is in the past tense. I said to her, will you teach me knitting? Reported speech is in the simple past and the content is in simple future. In such cases, the pattern is a little different. Because when we convert the sentence, interrogative sentence means prashnarthi vakyas, interrogative is here. When we convert it into the indirect speech, we remove the question mark or interrogative mark. So, whenever the sentence is in a reported speech, is in the past, such sentences we have to convert into the past also. So we have would, or here also we use would. Now, when the Prashnarthak Vakya interrogative sentences convert into the normal sentences and remove the question mark, we have to shift you would. Will use चा बदल you would करतो किंवा will use चा बदल you would. बरोबर आहे? So he says, I said to her, will you teach me knitting? We simply says, I said चा बदल काय करतो बेटा? तुम्ही शिकवाल का? तुम्ही रिसीव करणार का? So there is a विचारना, ask. So we say, I asked her. We remove two. I asked her, and in a step when we remove the inverted comma in the interrogative sentence, we remove the inverted comma and connect the sentence with whether instead of that. Simple sentences like the earlier one we have connected with that. Now the interrogative sentences we connect with whether. I asked her whether. हर चा बदल काय करतो आपण her आणि you त्याच्यामुळे काय करतो आपण she whether you would असं घेत नाही कारण की थर्ड पर्सन आहे की त्यांनी त्यांना विचारता केली की ती त्यांना स्टेशनला घेऊ शकेल का whether she would teach me knitting बरोबर आहे will you चा बदल काय केला आपण she would केला कारण की here is the reported speech, the person, the supporter is her. So we say I asked her whether she would teach me knitting. The same pattern you use in the second sentences and practice it well. Some changes are also there in the reported speech because when we say the next week, we have to convert the next week into the following week. This is little change. And you would means his classmate asked to Akash. So here Akash means he would. बदल काय करतो आपण? He would. So we simply convert the sentence. His classmate asked Akash. Connect the sentence with by whether, and removing the inverted comma we connect with whether. His classmate asked Akash whether he would नंतर receive verb form जशाला तसं लागतं first verb whether he would or receive his grandmother at the station the following week. Next week चा बदल following week. Tomorrow चा बदल next week चा बदल next day चा following day tomorrow. असे जे काही minimum changes आहेत, I will also give you the details of the sentences. So, my dear friend, this is the next week, the following week. This way we have to bring the minimum change in the sentences. I will again find out some sentences of interrogative type. Because this is one pattern, instead of that, we have to connect the interrogative sentence with the help of whether. Whether connect the sentences means reported speech and the content into the annotated form. This is the simple one and easy pattern. we study this interrogative pattern, again we have little different pattern in front of us. That is, from the examples, he said to you, what is the price? What is the price of this trade? What is the price of this trade? या ट्रेडची किंमत काय? He said. Again, the reported speech in the past and the sentence is in the present. Simple. Is and are. We use in the present tense. Such examples, when we go through it, we will find that these are the simple examples. Initially, we have said, he said to you, will you teach me knitting? His classmate asked Akash, will you receive my grandmother at the railway station next week? So, both the sentences we have seen started with will. Now, this is the different pattern. What? So again, in such cases, the pattern is little different. Look at this pattern. He said, asked. He asked. He asked you, or we can use to you. He asked you, or he asked to you, what we keep as it is, and we begin the sentence with what, and here no need of any, whether or that to connect the sentence. We connect. He asked you, or he asked to you, what was the price? What was the price of this चा बदल काय करतो आपण? That. Is चा बदल according to the rule, reported speech is in the simple past, so the sentence convert into the simple past. What is चा बदल? What was? He asked to you, what was the price of that trade? He asked to you, what was the price of that trade? So this is the simple one. Again, I will give you Sam said to Ram. What is the cost of this Shyam said to Ram, what is the cost of price? What is the cost or price of this new mobile? This चा बदल बघितला आपण that मध्ये होतो. कारण की जेव्हा थर्ड पर्सन सांगतो की ह्या मोबाईलची किंमत काय आहे, तर तिसरा काय सांगेल? त्यांनी विचारलं की त्या मोबाईलची प्राइस किती आहे. काय म्हणेल का तू? त्या मोबाईलच्या. उत्तर काय असेल मग? सॅम asked Ram, and then what is the cost? What was the cost? काय किंमत होती असे विचारलं. काय किंमत आहे होईल का? कारण की when the third person says what the first has said, that became the past. थोड्या वेळानंतर तो पास्ट मध्ये जातो, म्हणून तो म्हणतो की याची किंमत काय होती असं त्याने विचारलं. Hence, simple present we converted to the simple past because after some time, what I said to you now, after half an hour, after 10 minutes, it goes into the past. तो म्हणाला होता असं म्हणतो आपण. तो म्हणाला आहे म्हणतो का? नाही, कारण की the tense changes. Shyam asked Ram, what was the price of that. श्याम रामला विचारला की त्या मोबाईलची किंमत किती होती जेव्हा त्यांनी ती घेतलं होतं. सो दिस इज द सेंटेन्स. Means Shyam asked Ram what was the price of that new mobile. So dear students, this is in short, these are some examples of interrogative types. In the next class tomorrow we will discuss the some examples of imperative type. So with this brief information about the reported speech, I stop here. Thank you very much.